All right, I think we're good.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, so okay, so I'm looking at your doorman sequence, and I see that you've got a couple of reference images,
Yep.
and just a reference. Okay, so the image on top obviously is I recognize that hotel. It's the Gramercy Park Hotel.
Mhm.
And then below that, is that your image?
No, that's just a random hotel. Both of them are from Google.
Okay. So tell me about why you use these reference images.
I felt that it like kind of um highlighted like how more elegant fancy hotel looks or is lit on the inside. The only thing that I didn't have was a fireplace, which sometimes like really fancy hotels have in their lobby.
Right.
But I think that this kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. Um, more dim lighting kind of shows off elegancy. Like when you go to a fancy
Yep.
restaurant, it's always dimmer
Yep.
as well.
Exactly. Yep. You're spot on there. Um, so you want to, so we're going from this shot where, the robot's quite distressed
Hmm.
and,
No, the man is quite distressed.
sorry, the man is quite distressed. Okay. And then,
I can send you the animation that goes before this if that helps at all.
yeah, please do. I'll check it out later on. And so you want to describe this kind of very um, luxurious kind of ambience in the lighting.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, the image at the bottom definitely describes that. Um, I think probably more so than the top one. The top one feels like it's a little bit you know overlit. Um, and I'm sure if you just kind of turn down the lights, it'd give a very similar ambience.
Mhm.
Um, and okay, um, so you've got your scene? Are you building up the scene now, or
Oh,
what's?
it's at the top. The sequence 90, there's an animation if you click on the video.
Oh, okay, yes. All right, so clicking now. Right, so that's the scene there. So we've got like a staircase going up, and then are you able to modify the space at all, or?
No,
Okay,
I'm not allowed to do that for
okay,
this one.
okay. So you can only um, basically manipulate the lighting.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Because I was thinking there's this kind of overhead canopy on the top of the frame that makes it feel a little bit cramped, I guess. It doesn't feel
Hmm.
kind of like palatial and grand. It sort of cuts it off visually. But that's okay. Um, and I guess my thoughts on how you have it at the moment. Um, it's a good start. Um, it could, it feels, again, it feels very like the top image, like the Gramercy Park Hotel image. It probably you could probably take the fill down a
Okay.
little bit. And I would try and maybe put some emphasis on the two, um, the two stairways that lead up to the upper level, the one that goes, that leads to screen right and one that leads to screen left. I would maybe experiment with some spotlights
Hmm.
or some point lights, as if you can see in the your reference images, a lot of the light sources are like point lights, coming from the lamps on the ceiling and the chandelier.
Hmm.
And the ones hitting the columns are probably spotlights as well. So um, I would maybe play with that a little bit on the staircase. And let me just expand that. Um, and perhaps play. Are you allowed to play with the shaders?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
So no, that's all right. That's exactly how it is in the real world. We can't touch the shaders because that's the shading department. We
Mm,
have to work with what we have. Um, I feel like there's this overall light on the floor
mm,
as you go in. Um, that's is that to kind of express the light coming in from the outside? Is that
yes.
yeah? Okay, you could definitely turn that down. Um, yeah, you could turn that down and try and put the emphasis on the spaces in the back. As you go up the staircase, there's this landing at the top there that you can see. Maybe try a few. Um, you've got some really nice lighting hitting the walls on the ground floor at
Mm,
the back there, and they're kind of warm. Um,
mm,
Try and do that for the upper level uh, balcony at the back as well. Try and get that
sounds good.
warmth across. And I see that there's some paintings there.
Mm,
Maybe you could give like a pretext for those spotlights by saying these the lights are to kind of illuminate the paintings.
mm,
That could give it a good pretext. And also I noticed there's a couple of sconce light elements on the screen left and screen right walls.
mm,
Um, I think they're working really well. They could probably go warmer.
mm,
I feel like maybe they're a bit neutral right now. And if you look at the reference, the lamps, the warmer lights are always kind of more inviting visually.
mm,
Um, and I would maybe back off on the intensity of the light on those white armchairs on the left.
okay.
Again, warm them up, bring down the intensity,
Okay.
and you want to kind of draw the viewer's eye to the robot. So if you are able to take down the light um, you know that's coming from the outside, maybe bring that down
Yeah.
and um, have the floor not compete with the robot,
Mm,
um, and maybe add some kind of we're in cinema land, so maybe add like a rim light coming from screen right um, onto the robot's figure. So you've got like some sort of shaping rim light on coming from screen right, just to kind of etch him out from the floor.
yeah. That makes
Um,
sense.
yeah, and there's like a painting that you see in the middle as you go up the stairs. If you go up the red carpet, there's the
Mm.
landing, and that painting is that like a it looks very glowy. Is it like a TV or something or
They're like, so this is like a little bit in the future. So,
right?
yeah, those are like, I don't know if you've ever been to like, I mean, you probably have, obviously, a movie theater where
Yes.
the posters are have like almost lights in them, and it's like a plastic kind of, um,
Oh, gotcha. Yes, yes. So
yeah,
they're
you know what I'm saying?
illuminated from behind.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. Um, yeah. I guess we'll leave that. I feel like maybe the the balustrade that leads you up. There's some nice. You got some nice hits on that. I'm wondering whether you want to add some more lights on the balustrade. Um, at
I'm
the
sorry, what is
landing.
a balustrade?
So it's like like the handrail as you go up the
Oh,
stairway.
yes.
So
Yes.
you've got it working on the sort of the stairs leading up, but there's also another handrail. There's another handrail as you get to the top uh, on that first level there. Maybe you could bring that, the highlights up to the same level as the handrails on the stairway, um,
Mm,
just to tie it all in.
makes
Um,
sense.
what else? Um, that's pretty much it. My main thing would be to maybe, yeah, just bring down the light that's hitting the floor on the ground and try and
Mm.
bring more emphasis and somehow draw the eye to the robot, because I feel that is the robot that size? It feels, I guess it's a really big grand space, but I feel like,
That robot specifically is really short in comparison to the other robot.
oh, okay, right. That's
Yeah, the other robot's kind of tall, and then this one's
right.
like short.
Right, maybe that's why he's going to lose his job, because he's kind of not he's not tall enough. Anyway,
Um, no, the man, his hand pops in for like 2 frames. I
all
know it's
right,
kind of unclear.
yeah.
Yeah, the man is
Oh,
losing
the
his
man.
job,
Okay.
and
Yeah, right. The
yeah,
man's the one who's losing his job. Okay. Right. Okay. But and also there's a light. That light on the screen left column. It's like a
mhm.
it's like a white kind of neutral light. Is that coming from the outside as well?
Screen left column. Pull up, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through the screen left. Oh, kind of from the.
Yeah. As he comes in, you see this column. It's like a kind of a reddish color.
Oh, and there's a specular. Oh, I see it now. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure about that one.
Right.
Yeah, let me.
That feels overlit as well. You could probably bring
Okay.
that down. Um, yeah, and definitely the lights on the armchairs could come down too.
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Yeah. Um, but I
So I
really,
have.
yep. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say from the notes that I've got, just to make sure I've got them all. Lower intensity on the chairs to the left. Um, lower the lights. Intensity on the chairs that we just discussed. Warm up the lights at the top, like add like a fog light that you had, or not a fog light. A spotlight you had mentioned.
Yep.
Um, add a light to screen right of the robot.
Yep.
Um, and then lower intensity of the fill light, and then lower intensity of the column.
Yeah. Yeah. It just feels a little bit overfilled at the moment, and I think it's going to help a lot in terms of
Mm,
matching your
shaping.
reference images more.
Yeah,
If
that makes sense.
you just bring them down, like just overall, just bring them down by like half a stop to start off with.
Mm,
Okay. Um, but overall, it's a really good start. Um, I see you've made a start lighting up that robot. So yeah, think about maybe the rim light, adding a rim
mm.
light or something to kind of etch him out from the background, from the floor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Awesome, awesome.
cool. Um, yeah, but that's it. Do you have any other images you'd want me to talk about or?
No, I just wanted to share so to give a little bit more
Mm,
context.
yep, yep,
Um,
yeah,
this is the shot beforehand. One
yep,
second.
yeah, and think about the warmth of the image really helps as well, just to give you that really palatial kind of luxurious feel. Um, okay, so that's the start. Okay, that's the guy. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, so that's the guy getting his pink slip. This little notice. Okay.
Yeah, his pink slip. Yeah, we're gonna comp in some like wording on that paper and adjust a little bit of the animation on that because there are some issues there.
Mm, yep. Um, one thing I'd like to point out is that the reference image, the the one at the bottom,
Mm,
Um, there's a lot of really nice shadows,
mm,
like um, like ambient occlusion kind of shadows.
yeah.
Um, I think that would really help your image too, just to give it just a bit more contrast.
Okay.
Mm.
Sounds great.
So trying to, like a separate. What are you rendering in?
V-Ray currently.
V-Ray. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So do like a ambient occlusion pass on it, and just kind of play with that, just to see what kind of shadows, ambient occlusion shadows you can get. Um,
Yep. That sounds great.
yeah, but great start.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, it looks like I don't think there's anyone else coming. That's all right. That's probably my bad. I might have thrown them off by giving them the wrong date. I put Saturday the 9th, which doesn't exist. Um, but that's okay. I'll be back next week, and
Sounds good.
I'll try and get make friends with everyone in the chat, because I feel like I actually can't invite them unless I'm friends with them.
Mm.
So, alrighty. All right, A squared. Thanks for checking in.
No worries, no worries. I think I'm gonna be out of town next week.
No worries.
I'm going to the Lightbox Expo convention in California.
Oh, cool. Are you living in Cali?
No, I live on the East Coast, so we're going to visit because I want to like network and like learn more
Nice.
stuff. So I'm excited about
Fantastic.
that.
Fantastic. Cool. All right. Well, I might see you the week after. I'm gonna try and do one every Saturday afternoon.
Sounds good.
Um,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.